The Aquabats Super Show. The Aquabats Super Show.
Hey you guys, I'm Wonton Cloud.
And I'm Rin Cirker.
Coming back at you with our very last week update of the 60-day writing challenge. What?
I loved it. I loved every moment.
It was great. The moments are all great when you put them together like a movie.
Well, you could watch it like a movie, just like one episode after another. So yes, exactly like a movie, I think.
We'll have the link to the first video down below. It feels kind of nice to be finishing our challenge, if you know what I mean.
I wanted to keep going. It's been really fun every week.
It has been. Plus, it kept us writing. For writers, it's probably the best way to go about it, I think. Challenging yourself to continually write. That way you have a reason to write.
First, we want to start off with our wonderful book club.
Yay! And the book this month comes from Rin.
It's The Scarlet Pimpernel. I think everyone should read the back of this book. So, I'm going to put it at the very end of our video after our little fun parts.
After the end.
And if you are able to, please feel free to read the back of this book because it's intriguing and fascinating.
I'll take up that challenge. Doesn't seem that bad. Plus, she's making it easy for everyone by putting a picture of it at the very end of the video. Guys, easy challenge. Win-win.
Alright, so that's the book club. Also, I will be posting the back of the book on our Facebook book club. Feel free to comment.
And join. And, you know, be there. Or be square.
Squares are fine.
L7.
Squares are allowed. Everyone welcome.
The poet spotlight. The very last one. Which is good. Because I have it.
Now over to Wonton Cloud. Poet time.
From my personal mentor, Billy Collins. What?
Yeah.
His book called The Trouble with Poetry and Other Poems. And it's going to be the very first poem in here because it's like one of the greatest poems I've come across of his. And I feel like you guys would enjoy it. The poem is called You, Reader. I wonder how you're going to feel when you find out that I wrote this instead of you. That it was I who got up early to sit in the kitchen and mention with the pen the rain-soaked windows, the ivy wallpaper, and the goldfish circling in its bowl. Go ahead and turn aside, bite your lip and tear out the page. But listen, it was just a matter of time before one of us happened to notice the unlit candles and the clock humming on the wall. Plus, nothing happened that morning. A song on the radio, a car whistling along the road outside, and I was only thinking about the shakers of salt and pepper that were standing side by side on a placemat. I wondered if they had become friends after all these years, or if they were still strangers to one another, like you and I, who managed to be known and unknown to each other at the same time. Me at this table with a bowl of pears, you leaning in a doorway somewhere, near some blue hydrangeas, reading this. And that's it, guys! Poet Laureate of the U.S. Twice. If you guys can, I recommend reading this book as well as any of his other works because they're all pretty great.
Just like my cheering sounds.
Yeah. Just like Rin's cheering sounds.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed that poem because it made me think of when I write. Beautiful.
Yeah, I just enjoy Billy Collins, so that's my reason. What?
And she didn't tear the page out, so...
It's a library book. I would never do that to a library book.
She must really enjoy it.
Never to a library book.
My precious.
It's gonna be too
You mean you would do it to, like, any book, right?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't, but never to a library book. I always return the books better than when they came to me.
Wow. That's impressive.
I know, I'm impressed by how impressive I am.
Now it's come. Time for story time.
With Rin Circle.
My story time is about the Aquabats.
Ooh. Aquabat.
Legion of Righteous Combats. I'm one of those.
Fangirling over there.
When I was young, my brothers would play the Aquabats CDs. They were ridiculous. They were funny. They were something you could definitely jam to. They came to the area where I lived and did a concert. A free concert. So of course, I'm gonna go. Well, I've only been to a couple of concerts in my life. So I'm not sure if this is normal, but I feel like it's not. You get to the concert, everyone's standing up, and then the music begins, and it's just jump up and down. They have these huge floaty pizzas that they threw out at the crowd, and these huge hamburgers. One of their songs is called Hamburger Rain. And they were just like bouncing everywhere, and it was for kids, it was fun. For adults, it was a blast. And they wear costumes, and they have a children's show that is a blast to watch. I realized that life is just too short not to be happy. You have to get out there and jump around and have fun and eat hamburgers. I'm inspired by songs all the time. I'm not a composer, but I do like words. That's one thing that kind of sparked me into wanting to do this challenge. And then parodying is because of Weird Al. Weird Al is fantastic. He's done so many songs. If you haven't heard of Weird Al, please look him up. It's Weird Al. And he also has done parody movies, like UHF is just one parody after another of all the famous movies of the time. We hope you enjoy this challenge. We're going to start with Wonton Clouds parody song.
Rena's going to play the uke part for this. I won't tell you the title of it because everything will make sense. So I will tell you the title afterwards when it's all said and done. Because it'll still make sense. It'll just be a better surprise. Low, low, low as you can. Turn the light down, please. Get into bed and rest your head and set yourself at ease. Slow, slow, slow your breath. Deepen it like the sea. As darkness comes, you've just begun to leave reality. Once caught in the web, now you can't break free. Freddy came and took your friends, they're dying painfully. Wake, wake, wake up now, then the nightmare ends. You'll all appear in bed again, you won't lose all your friends. No, 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 you can't, that's not how this goes. Once you're caught, your life he's got, that's how the story flows. And it's called Ode to Freddy Krueger. And that was my song, guys. Now Rin Circus coming back in picture for the other songs.
My song, I was kind of fighting with it for a bit. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do, and I collaborated with someone, Hamel X, who you'll hear her voice later in the video. She and I were talking, and the song Hello from Adele came into my head. My friends always imagined it as being from In Jail. And I was like, oh my goodness. Hello from the inside. I'm sorry for all my crime. It was pretty good. But that's not the one we did.
Yeah.
I ended up deciding to do a parody on Lava, and that's the Disney short, and it's very adorable. Please watch it. We'll put it in the description below. But also, the songs we're going to share are based in the realm of Zelda. So if you haven't played the Zelda games, it might not make much sense. basically, my song is based on the water temples in Zelda, which are the hardest temples to do. Hamel X's songs are based off of the fairies that you can catch in Zelda that can give you a life.
Yeah, that was great. Woo! Great song, Ren. Good choice.
Thank you.
Good choice. But I said songs, not song. Ren's got one more for you guys. As long as the person who sings it has given her express permission to be listened to.
Yes. She said I could do it.
Okay.
Here's Hamel X's song.
Zelda night, y'all.
Yeah.
I've been locked inside of a true stone for many nights. Waiting for a hero to play lullaby. We're collecting rupees and high pieces on your way, but that don't mean you're gonna be okay, baby, baby. Oh, oh, you're fighting that boss man. Oh, oh, only one heart left to go. If you want help from me, baby, there's one simple way. I'm a fairy in a bottle, gonna catch me the right way. If you want help from me, I can bring you back to life. Gotta find the fairy fountain, gotta catch one or two.
Wow, guys, that was great.
Yay.
First Ren's and then Hamel X's, who I do know. Hamel X. Anywho, great songs. Great last week for a challenge. Speaking of last week, guys, we do have a little bit of announcement. This is our last video for a while.
Yep. We're taking a hiatus.
We want to get our work out there. Yes, we are the pro amateur writing life, but we also want to be paid for writing.
True.
We do. So we're going to be focusing on writing for a bit. Therefore, we won't be filming for a while because we want to get it out there. Yeah.
It's sad, but true. And we hope you've enjoyed all of our videos up to this point, and we hope to keep giving you wonderful content in different ways.
The Facebook book club will keep going, guys. It'll keep going. Just check Facebook because I know you guys do, so
And the link is, of course, below.
yeah, like every week.
Every week. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked, please subscribe.
Hit that bell notification to see if we ever put out a video again.
And leave a comment.
Always. Also like the video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
And now for another 15 minutes of Hamel X laughing. Da-na-na.
I can't breathe.